For more than 12 years, the world has observed one of Hollywood's most famous fathers and his only daughter drifting apart, never hearing the reasons behind the growing distance. Tom Cruise, a global icon, and Suri Noel, once known as Suri Cruise, have lived largely separate lives while the public watched in quiet fascination. The media speculated, fans wondered, but the truth remained elusive. Now at 19, Suri's choices speak louder than words, revealing a story of fame, distance, and unspoken pain that has quietly shaped both of their lives. A childhood under the spotlight. Born into fame, Suri grew up under the public eye, a child unprepared for the weight of celebrity. Her earliest years were marked by both adoration and isolation, celebrated for her presence yet shielded from the reality of her father's life. Surrounded by cameras and public scrutiny, Suri's formative moments were influenced by a mixture of privilege and invisibility. While many children her age navigated normal school and social experiences, she faced the complexities of growing up a star's daughter, where every action was observed and every choice interpreted. The beginnings of a Hollywood romance. Tom Cruise and Katie Holmes' relationship began in 2005, captivating fans and media alike. At 26, Holmes had the charm of a rising star from her success on Dawson's Creek, while Cruise, 43, was already a cinematic legend. Their union seemed destined for headlines, drawing attention even before the first public appearance together. Holmes had once confessed a teenage dream to marry Cruise, a whimsical statement that became real life. Their romance symbolized a modern fairy tale, combining ambition, attraction, and the pressures of public scrutiny. The early years, filled with red carpet moments, seem picture perfect to the outside world. Life in the shadow of fame. For Suri, growing up in a household marked by fame meant navigating a world few could truly understand. While her parents' lives were constantly publicized, her own identity developed in the shadows. Media coverage and public interest created a sense of both protection and confinement, as every choice was scrutinized. Suri's childhood experiences were shaped not only by parental decisions, but also by the expectations of a global audience. Her upbringing was a blend of care and distance, love and absence, and the quiet realities of being the daughter of one of Hollywood's biggest stars. A father's absence. Tom Cruise has continued to focus on his professional achievements, building a career that spans decades. Despite financial support for Suri's education and health, he has not maintained a public relationship with his daughter for over 12 years. The distance between father and daughter is tangible, marked by absence rather than confrontation. Friends and insiders suggest that Cruise's dedication to his work and personal beliefs may have contributed to the estrangement. While he soars professionally, Suri experiences the quieter reality of growing up with a father who, though present in resources, remains distant in life and in personal connection. Suri's emerging independence. Now 19, Suri Noel is forging her own path, exploring her passions in fashion and music while attending college. She is growing into an independent adult, choosing to create a life separate from the fame that once defined her childhood. Her decisions reflect a desire for self-expression and autonomy, carving out a personal identity outside the public eye. Friends describe her as thoughtful, creative, and resilient. Suri's journey represents a shift from being the daughter of famous parents to becoming her own person, navigating the world with confidence, while still carrying the complex legacy of her upbringing. The role of Katie Holmes. Katie Holmes has strived to shield Suri from bitterness and the pressures of fame. She emphasizes gratitude, resilience, and personal growth, offering support while allowing her daughter space to develop. Holmes' influence highlights a commitment to parenting amidst extraordinary circumstances, balancing public scrutiny with personal values. She often expresses pride in Suri's character and independence, celebrating milestones that are less visible to the world. Holmes' approach underscores a belief in nurturing without controlling, providing guidance while respecting the difficult choices her daughter must make as she transitions into adulthood. The price of celebrity. The story of Suri and Tom Cruise is a reminder of the hidden costs of fame. Behind red carpet smiles and cinematic success lie the quiet sacrifices and strained relationships that public attention can magnify. Fame brings opportunity, but it also complicates personal bonds, creating tensions that sometimes remain unresolved for years. In Suri's case, Her life illustrates both privilege and challenge, a constant negotiation between personal freedom and inherited visibility. Her choices reflect the delicate balance between embracing independence and acknowledging the familial ties that shape her history. The future of their relationship. Questions remain about whether time can bridge the gap between Suri and her father. Estrangements of this nature often hinge on unspoken grievances, personal growth, and willingness to reconcile. While Cruz continues to break new ground professionally, including ambitious projects involving NASA and SpaceX, Suri navigates a path of self-discovery. Observers wonder whether the father-daughter relationship can be healed or if the divide is too deep to cross. The story highlights the fragility of relationships under public scrutiny, illustrating how silence, distance, and circumstance can impact even the closest of familial bonds. Lessons in strength and resilience. Suri's journey demonstrates resilience in the face of challenges that extend beyond typical adolescence. Her ability to pursue her passions, assert independence, and remain grounded amid public attention is a testament to personal strength. The choices she makes reflect both courage and an understanding of her unique circumstances. Suri's story serves as a broader reminder that personal identity is forged not only by family and upbringing, but also by the decisions made to preserve autonomy and emotional health. Strength in this context is measured in quiet, deliberate steps toward self-determination. A story. Without a defined ending. For nearly 2 decades, the world has witnessed a story unfolding like a film without a conclusion. The father whose performances captivated millions and the daughter who grew up outside the spotlight remain at a crossroads. Their narrative is a complex blend of love, distance, and the consequences of living in the public eye. As Suri continues to define her own life, observers are left to wonder if reconciliation is possible. The story remains a poignant reflection on the power of fame, family, and the enduring impact of choices made in silence. Conclusion. Time, silence, and healing. The tale of Suri Noel and Tom Cruise is a stark reminder that even those with wealth, fame, and opportunity can experience profound distance in personal relationships. Time may heal some wounds, but silence has its own cost. Suri's independence and quiet resilience reveal the strength of those who grow up navigating the complexities of fame. Whether father and daughter reconnect remains uncertain, but their story underscores the importance of understanding, patience, and the courage to define one's own path amid circumstances beyond one's control.